Welcome back to the channel, folks. Bo Beetle. Is that him over there? Nope. Sure isn't. Oh,
hi, I'm Bo.
Oh, you are a different looking version of Bo.
Yeah.
What's up, Dalen? How are you, my man?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Dude, your info is on the screen. Y'all hit him up if you need any design things, whether, what did you say, CAD designs?
CAD
or
design, architectural, structural, woodwork, metalwork, CNC routing, all of those things.
All of it. And you can guarantee that this guy is probably one of the hardest working people I know. And we appreciate you taking some time off to join us today.
Nice, it's good to play.
Yes, it is. Especially when we're here with our friends of Auto Collection of Murfreesboro. Their info is on the screen for y'all to check out. They have provided us with another legit ride. This one is a, what year is this thing?
This is a 2019 X7.
X7, so their biggest SUV that they could possibly make until what is coming out. Have you heard about the X8?
I have not.
There's a new, bigger version of
This has plenty of room.
I know, we're about to find that out and share that with the folks. So let's do what we normally do and get to it. We're gonna start at the rear of the vehicle. Dalen's got the key on him, so I wanna kind of check the key out as we make our way.
I didn't get the key. I'll get the key.
He's got it, but he doesn't have it. But he doesn't.
Technically.
Show it to us as we wander around to the back of the car. It is quite a sizable key, right?
It's a nice looking key.
I mean, kind of heavy too, huh?
Yeah.
And I like the look of that.
It feels good in your,
Fits in your pocket.
hand.
Oh yeah, there's a cliff right there. So be careful as I almost fall off. Right. So he's gonna press the buttons. First of all, those headlights or tail lights are awesome. I really like that it has the kind of secondary door here, which is kind of unique looking.
Yes,
Forgive us for some of our gear.
I haven't seen that.
So, wow, look at all those buttons, dude. There's so much stuff to do. Okay, so I don't know how to do this. Oh, that lowers the car and opens the thing.
There you go. So you have a nice little seat to go to steeplechase.
Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah, you're right. It is kind of like perfect seat height too. So it does have 3 rows of seats and the stock, and these are quite valuable. These are those hard plastic floor mats. Well, let's figure out how these buttons work, folks. We have not really touched or messed with most of it, so we're gonna just start pressing and see what happens.
Oh,
so
the front row is moving first, I think.
I don't even know. Okay, there you go. So the front row is actually sliding forward.
Is it so that these can...
So these can fall down.
There we go. So we were in relax mode in the front.
Wow, so this, again, all he's doing is pressing buttons.
All right.
And so now that's kind of like the regular amount of space you would expect from an SUV. And certain things on this are way nicer than they should be. First of all, you've got the nice colored blue line, and then we're used to seeing the little shelf with the cup holders in the third row. These are really nice,
these are
dude.
very nice.
And you're like,
and you get leather cushion.
Right.
Yeah.
And stitching all the way up here and all the way through here. Super, it's so nice for being what it is. You know, it does have the little area for you to put the little netting thing and pull it all the way back, which is really cool. Let's go ahead and raise these seats back up so we can experience the third row once we get in there. Oh, that one's actually just laying all the way down.
I got the wrong one going here.
And and it's doing it automatically.
And it's moving the front seats.
The front seats moving, both of them, so that these can lay down. Dude.
All right, I thought you had to maybe lay those down from the front, but this is really nice where, you know, a single person having something to load into the vehicle, just
it all did it. And again, the 2 front seats moved up and have now moved back, which is so cool. While we're back here, we can show that it does have the huge pano roof up front and then another one back here, which is really, really cool. All right, well, see if you can get them to come all up.
I worked the buttons so far. Let's see. Okay, these are like window switches. I didn't realize that. I thought they were just buttons. But
oh, you just have to press it, and
you pull and press.
There's so much, like, folks. There's like an orchestra happening here. This one went up and is now coming back. This one went up. So now this is gonna slide forward, and that's gonna slide forward, and this is gonna come up. Is that what we're trying to do here?
I'm trying to get it to do it. I don't know what.
Dude, the fact that we got it to do this, where it's kind of got that extra little spot.
Even if you get under the...
There we go. Now it comes up.
It's got timing that I'm not familiar with, but I'm sure after you spend a little bit of time with this vehicle, you figure that out.
This is probably that's the longest we've ever spent on the rear of the vehicle. That was so awesome. Just the orchestration of everything, that was so cool. All right, so that one closes on a push button. This one you actually kind of have to lift like a tailgate. Why don't you go in there and start her up, see if we can get some noise out of this sucker, and if not, we'll make our way in a little quicker. It is the X-Drive 50 or 50, so it does have the V8, I think. Yeah, it's got that V8 sound. Briefly came to life there. See if we can get, yeah, that you probably can't hear it in there, but it sure sounds good back here.
No, I don't think this car was made for the automobile enthusiast to rev out, but
it sounded good back here, I'm telling you. I know you probably again couldn't hear it in there.
It was subdued down here.
All right, so one of the functions we noticed earlier is Dalen is in the front, and he was able to get these rear seats to do some crazy maneuvering. Let's see what you got here.
Yeah, so
they are.
If you don't have enough room, you don't have to move the front driver up.
They slid all the way back.
So these will slide forward and backwards.
And you can recline or not recline. Wow.
That's a pretty nice feature.
And you're doing all that from a button inside
right here.
there.
Yeah.
Dude. So cool. All right. That is so cool. I'm going to climb in. Go ahead and leave the car on. Before I get too far, I'm going to talk about these door cards. They are nice. Again, the padded leather and a hilarious amount of storage there on the side of in the door card. This is the big one. This is the big one, so it does have plenty of room all the way over there. And to be honest, Dalen, do you mind climbing in here and just kind of showing us?
Oh yeah,
and I was just
sitting in the front comfortably.
And
I was driving earlier.
And now look, again, you've got plenty of room.
And
he's not cramped at all.
All the added features that you need of today is
all right here.
Power.
That's right. You got your power right here. Which is amazing. And then this little slot, if you didn't know, is for a little clip that it put on there, and it's for an iPad.
Right.
So like kids can have their own iPad with their own mount, so it doesn't stay with the vehicle.
So the days of "are we there yet" are over. The kids are encompassed into their iPad. They're on. They don't need a battery charge.
Dude, they can have headphones on. They don't even get to scream at you anymore. So as we briefly make our way into this area, so it's got the touch or digital dash here. Heated. Is it heated seats back here or no?
I don't believe there's heated seats back here.
I know it's an option, but they're not currently optioned on this one.
I think those would probably be.
Right, and then this button right here to the right that you're looking at is the one that helps move the seats if you want it to, which is really cool. Go ahead and make my way in and we'll check out, first of all, Pano roof all the way back. And again, there is a third one back or a second one.
If there wasn't enough for you, I guess that's operated back there. But
so this thing was just at about $100,000 with taxes new. It's in the mid 80s now to 2019, low mileage. Just kind of do our brief little look. So definitely got the crazy screens. You want to go up there and start manipulating some things for us, buddy? So 2 different screens across the dash. Which is really kind of the stock look now. What we normally do is throw it in reverse so we can kind of see the backup camera.
The camera is nice.
There we go.
Yeah, nice overhead shot.
So you've got your 360 here on the right, and then you do have the movable lines. Really cool.
Right. All your different camera image. You can do
that's
back.
right. You can auto park and everything.
Yeah, all kinds of different stuff inside of your parking options.
And I just noticed this cool little digital area in between the dash there. Is that just the AC, I guess, right?
Yeah, no, I don't believe that this is.
It's not a touch screen. It's just,
but it's very nice. It's a nice little added feature.
It looks cool. I like the functionality of that too. It's really cool.
And
so you got what, wireless charging pads there?
Wireless charging here.
And then run your finger down that blue line. So that is illuminated. It's kind of hard to tell on camera.
At nighttime, though, this would look amazing.
Amazing, and it runs all the way down the door cards, through the dash, through the middle.
No doubt that's changeable in this screen.
In the screen, yeah. So is it a touch screen?
So this is a touch screen.
Okay.
Up here.
And then that knob that he's got kind of underneath his hand there, that's the other way to kind of manipulate it in some of your you know, if you press map or home or any of that, like kind of get you where you want to be.
So you can change here. You can cycle through whatever camera and change. So if you're getting close to the edge and you're nervous on either side, or your front view, the back view, you know, that makes it where if somebody's nervous about driving this vehicle, you can really, it's like having driver assistance all the time. Somebody's there telling you, oh, you're about a foot over here.
Well, dude, like I was backing this thing up, and because there's like an incline right there, I didn't actually put it in neutral or in reverse. It was in neutral. I was like, where's the backup camera?
Right.
When I finally got it on, I was almost done. But man, I wish I would have had it. Wish I would have been actually using reverse, because
now they have. So it's nice too that they have this all up here, but also down beside your shifter, you get all of this parking assistance and traction control and everything here.
Yeah.
So if you wanted some hard buttons instead of while you're trying to back up going into a digital screen,
right, you have it all
I think
available
that's nice that goes.
And then these are all your different modes for your car.
The only one you need right there
is sport mode. Oh, the noise, the exhaust note just changed. I heard it.
Yeah.
I love the look of the dash. You mind taking this camera and just kind of showing the folks kind of the way the dash looks there? And
yeah.
So you've got your revs on one side, and you know, or RPMs on one side, speedo in the middle, and then there's a bunch of different ways to change it, manipulate it. You can make that the map if you want it to be a map, or you know, we're not going to challenge you to try to figure that out.
I haven't gone through all of those things, but it definitely is a comfortable car. It has all the amenities that a car like this should have. Even I think this is a ride height changing.
That's right. You can raise and lower it.
It's got the air ride, I believe. And
then
it's got hill
descent control,
which you don't see on a lot of luxury
cars, or well, and like they're really going after the Range Rovers of the world, because that's, you know, Range Rover's bread and butter is the off-road handling. Again, we've got the center console with plenty of storage and more ways to plug stuff up, and then the door card, again, really plenty of room over there.
I like the position of this pocket here is obviously meant for a
reach down a water bottle grab.
Easy grab, not something that's going to be able to fall over. I think I haven't seen that design, but I like that.
It's cool. It's like it's pointing right at you.
Right, it's ready
really
to go.
Cool. Well, let's pop that hood, shut this sucker down, and we'll keep on keeping on here. Man, that's probably the easiest rear door I've ever had to get out of. Really functional for sure. Headlights are amazing. They're kind of hard to show because they flicker, but the daytime running lights look legit. And here you go, hiding all the way in the engine bay. God, there seems like there's so much room. It's a twin turbo V8, dude.
Yeah.
So I think it's roughly in the mid 400s for power. Clearly tunable if you really want it. And it is kind of the front mid design that most of the motor is behind this line of the wheels. So
manufacturers are picking up, you know, better handling, especially when you add this kind of power into a vehicle. If you've got power displaced in the wrong place, I mean, that could be a very dangerous situation.
Yeah. Well, and like one of the dangerous situations that this vehicle and or the new line of Beamers has is this crazy grill.
You're not going to catch mosquitoes with that. You might catch a hawk or something. This is a large trap for something.
Huge. And it does, you can see it's closed, right? So it does actually open, and this kind of goes right to here.
Well, it's got to help with aerodynamics, right?
Yeah. Well, and like it just kind of aero and or cooling, you know, when they're open, clearly it's running hot, and they needs to cool itself off. Here's your driver's aid sensor, so that if you see one of these, you just kind of know that this car might as well self-drive, or at least monitor when you're on highways, or
nice.
Well, yeah, there's another camera
tuck
right
your camera right in there.
I think that's the
for your
radar. It has a couple different cameras. I think it has that radar. Could be wrong. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but or forward, the FLIR is what it was. Forward-looking infrared.
I think sometimes I thought some of those features. It's got something up here.
Oh yeah, right there too, man. So these things.
I'm not sure what all that is, but it's too fancy for me. But.
Right. There's so much tech. It's crazy. It's crazy. So, well, folks, if you need a large SUV like this, or any ride for that matter, Auto Collection of Murfreesboro's info has been on the screen. We're gonna get that hood closed and get all of these things packed up that we've taken out. There's so much paperwork that comes with these things. and we're gonna hit the road. So thank you again for watching. For my man Dalen, I am Ben Barber. We'll see you guys in the next